Okay, God got me on another song that is. This is not specifically for those of you that have. If you've been through this, this is showing for the people that have either been through this or at this point. And some of you are past this point, so you may not. It might not be relevant to you, but some of you are still standing for God because of the fact that you've been in this kind of situation and you know that the Lord is bringing this person to fix the problem. As I read the lyrics, you know, this is hers damaged. Let's see here. Is that the beginning of the song? If you got it, there ain't no question. Your goddamn spouse, and those of you that know who your spouse is, you know he got it. He got it. He got it. No, it ain't no question. There ain't no room for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. No. Showing you all of my imperfection. We as women know. If you've been in a relationship, those of you that have sat and waited and you've been through it, you have dealt with having been emotionally invested in people, and that emotional investment has not paid off well for you in the past. And because of that, if I let you, don't take me for granted. You know that when your goddamn spouse comes in, you want them not to take the amount of love, caring, and affection that you're about to put into them in this relationship for them to take that for granted. If I'm worth more than you could manage, yeah. Be open with me and we could be honest. You and your goddamn spouse are going to have to sit down and have conversations about those things. This is almost the counter conversation to the song. It's the Carl Thomas song, Work It Out, I believe it is. This is like the female's version of that. Closer to me. Give me solace. This relationship that you're going to have with your goddamn spouse, you, as bad as they need you to give them solace, you need to receive solace from them because you've been hurt so much before in previous relationships. Promise that you won't let me fall. Hold me tight. You need them to hold you in a way that you feel safe. Love you right. When you get married, he can love you as right as he wants to. Give you life. That can be looked at in two different ways. Rejuvenating the life that you felt that you were drained of, having had walked through all of this wilderness, darkness, and dark seasons, and also impregnating you with the children that you're going to have. Giving you life. All night you could be. They could be doing all of these things for you. But the one thing that you and they are both in trepidation about don't tell you lies, make you cry, or waste your time. We've been through that. They've been through that. None of us need that. I'm thinking for their side, it's almost like the Usher song with LMI, don't waste my time. The whole time, so just be careful of what you take for granted. Because with me, you could do damage. Because of all that we've went through in previous relationships, I only need to go through it in one relationship. But the enemy realized that I wasn't getting into another romantic relationship. So he started to send it through other relationships that I just had a day-to-day activity association with. Because I was not going to do romance again until the Lord sent it. And he tore me up in some seasons with my associated relationships. You could do damage. You could do damage. They have the ability that if you let them in, they can do damage. Worry about it. I'm putting pressure. There is a level of pressure that your God-ordained spouse is under because he knows that when he comes to you, that he has to act right. And there is a pressure there because of it. You'll only cut me if I let you. They've been in previous relationships and they had to emotionally cut themselves off from the people they were sexually involved with. And the Lord had to shake them loose of the non-emotional openness that they had in previous relationships, because otherwise, if he released them to you too soon, they were going to cut you. Oh, you're falling for me, baby, and I caught it. God has already brought them into alignment with having fallen for you. They agree, they're in alignment with it, they like it, they are associated with it. Good, kudos. We could be whatever you want to call it. For us, God-ordained marriage. Because that's all it's going to be. It ain't going to be these open relationship stuff that society tell you that it's okay to do. We call it kingdom marriage, God-ordained marriage. That's what it's called. Promise that you won't let me fall. All we care about right now, just don't let us fall. Just don't let us fall. And the verse repeats. The outro chorus. Oh, you can do damage. Oh, you can do damage. They have the ability, because of the fact that the love that is attached to this relationship, which is unlike any other, and God has pulled on their heartstrings and pulled on your heartstrings, you two could hurt each other worse than anyone else can because of the fact of how the heartstrings are attached in this. We may have been able to ignore it in previous relationship, live with it, but this relationship, we gotta work through it, and we gotta go through it. We gotta be present in it. And because of that, it can be way more detrimental, the things that were done to us that may be triggers for us. Our triggers may be their normal and vice versa. The things that are our normal in previous relationships are their triggers. So we must be careful because of the fact that us slipping back into our pride, slipping back into whatever it was that we were operating in previously,